Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I welcome everybody to tuning in for Thursday Night Thunder. About to get underway here at Newred Hobbies. We've got drivers moving up tonight. We're running the Pro Stock class. We got a Pro Stock, we got a Novice class of some true novice drivers out there. They're marshaling, they're going out there cold turkey. So it's going to be an exciting night. I want to remind my drivers out there, keep in mind, these are novice drivers. Some of them not even raced before. So this is their first race. Go easy on them. Nobody's perfect. Let's have a good time. Your lead car here in Stock Buggy is going to be Brian Dean. He's starting to step up. He's wanting to get better, and he doesn't think he's learning enough in independent. So he's bumping up to stock class. Mr. Benjamin is bumping out of our sportsman class, and well, tonight it's stock, but other nights going to be independent. We'll see how it goes for him. So it's going to be Brian Dean, Brian Segel, John Marco, Benjamin Rosa, Sean O'Hara, and Mark Van Neersen. Probably the favorite to win tonight. We'll see if he can handle that kind of pressure. All right, Mr. Brian Dean on the tone in less than 5. Segel, Marco, Rosa, O'Hara, and Van Neersen call the ball. All right, we're off and running. Ooh, who was that in the all white? I think that was John Marco coming off the step down sideways. Caution at the final corner. Clear after 2 laps. Sean O'Hara to the lead by just over 1/10. Rocking the all black car. Van Neersen's got black and white lines on it, or gray lines. They probably look the same on camera. Marco in the all white in third. Brian Dean got a flame, some sort of special flame job here with white and blue backing, coming off the final corner with that fluorescent yellow wheels. In third, Marco dropping to fourth now, taking it back to third. It's a great battle between those two. Segel behind them by 2.8 in the all green. Benjamin Rosa out there in the white and yellow. If I'm not mistaken, I think everybody in this class is out there with an associated car. Mr. Henig rocking a Losi tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Caution at the step down. Van Neersen back to the front by 9/10. Caution. Andy in the corner, corner. No, it's not. Not just you, sir. Van Neersen dropping a 15.24 new fast lap, if that's legit. Backs up with a 15.6, so I'm going to say it probably is. O'Hara back 2.5. Marco 2.9 with a new fast lap of a 16.1. Benjamin just dropped a 16.5. We've heard he can do it. Now he's got to back it up. Comes Benjamin again with a 16.9. Van Neersen back in front by 1.3. O'Hara, new fast lap, 15.49. But Van Neersen comes back with another 15.21 new fast lap. Caution at the step down. Marco with a 16.0 new fast lap. Comes back another 15.9. It's O'Hara. Van Neersen at the line. With the long lap. He had a 19-second lap. Dropping him down to second. Marco back 3 seconds in third. Segel to fourth now. Benjamin dropping to fifth by 3 seconds. Brian Dean back 4.7 at the line. 340 down, 120 to go. Ooh, Dean going in hot to the keyhole. Paid the price on the clock. Benjamin out there putting it to him a little bit. They're separated by 6 seconds on the clock, though. 45 seconds to go, drivers. Remember, at the end of this, the tone will go off. Keep racing. I'll let you know when you're done. Benjamin with a 16.47. New fast lap for him. Previous lap. Ten seconds, drivers. 10 seconds. It's Mark, Sean, John, Brian Seckle, Benjamin Rosa, Brian Dean. Keep running, guys. Keep running. You're on your own clock. Rosa is done. New fast lap. 16.31. Brian Dean's done. Seckle is done. O'Hara's done. Van Neerson's done. Looking for John to finish out and shut it down. Mark Van Neerson, 19.504 to O'Hara's 5.055. Difference of just under 1.5 seconds there. Mark Hope back 10 seconds in third with a 19 lap run as well. Sec with 18 laps. Benjamin and Brian with 17. That was a pretty good, clean race, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm going to tack on a couple extra minutes here. We got plenty of time. We got our novice class here tonight. Brian, make sure that Dropbox app is open. Go to the Files subfolder, and it's going to take a few minutes to refresh, I'm sure. Files may not be uploaded for about 5 minutes. All right, we have what I would consider the closest thing to a true novice class tonight. A couple of these guys have not raced ever. Been out here practicing the last couple of days or week or so. All right, gentlemen, red light is on. Please stop your vehicles. I got to check you in. Make sure I associate your transponder with your name. So I need Mr. D. Let's do James Merlick to cross the line, please. And just stop it past it. All right, Mr. Ben Merlick. Cross the Newred Hobbies logo on that front straightaway, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, Anthony Smothers. Thank you, sir. Will Hagee. Sawyer Williams. All right, Mr. Jack Williams, cross the line for me. Go down, buddy. All right, we're going to... All right, gentlemen, let's face the right direction. Let's face the right direction and turn them loose. We'll get Mr. Sawyer checked in here in just a moment. Give our novice drivers some track time. All right, Mr. Sawyer's checked in and good to go. That was an impressive jump over the pipe down there. I don't think I've ever seen a car go that high over the pipe. Caution on front straightaway. Alright, drivers, when you're done with your hot laps, you can park it up in the corner up here by me. Stay out of the racing line. You don't want to get your car hit. Alright, gentlemen, let's get him back to the staging area, back down here on this side of the start-finish line. Looks like we got all hands on deck for this one. We definitely gonna need it. I want to thank everybody for volunteering. If you're not in this race, appreciate you coming out here. Mr. O'Hara's gonna clean up the field here a little bit. O'Hara, can you straighten out some of these cars here real quick? Just spread them out a little bit. All right, drivers. I'm gonna go over something. I need my drivers to listen up. They're on the stand right now. You guys gotta go around the track. You do not cut the track. If you go over the pipe, you need to drive back to the closest part where somebody can pick you up and put you back where you belong. Do not cut the track, gentlemen. I will dock that lap and then you'll just get a longer time. Alright, as a reminder, Mr. Jack will lead us off. I will call out Sawyer, Will, Ben, James, and Anthony in that order. You do not go until I call your name. Once again, Jack will go on the tone. Everybody else will go when I call your name. All right, marshals. Oh, last minute adjustment here for one of the Williams boys. All right, gentlemen, you got what you got. Once again, the faster car has to find the way around the slower car here. Keep that in mind, guys. All right. First edition of P Newred X tonight. Everybody back up. Everybody back up. You guys should be behind the sun on the track there. Everybody should be behind the sun on the track. All right, once again, it will be Jack, Sawyer, Will, Ben, James, and Anthony. All right, marshals, look alive. Jack Williams on the tone in less than 5. Sawyer. Will. Ben. James. And Anthony. All right, we're trying to spread everybody out and give everybody a fair shake at the track. Jack cutting back across the pipe. Doing the right thing, sir. Appreciate it. Like, just looking for Sawyer. John's getting him, and here he comes around to finish out that first lap. Great job, everybody off and running here. Caution in the straightaway. Marshall's out there doing some fancy footwork from Mr. Brian Dean. Oh, Mr. Anthony. Caution on front straight. Those guys, I think. See if they can't pop on a ball cup. Oh, no. I think it's broke. Poor Will, he's going to start drinking heavily. Got 2 laps in there. He had a fast lap of a 25.6. Broke the ball cup off, apparently. Caution in the middle tabletops. It's Anthony Smothers out front. James Merlick in second by 11 seconds. Jack in third right now. Will crashing out, was in fourth. Mr. Ben taking over that 4th spot now, back 9 seconds in 4th. And Sawyer's going to be taking over that 5th spot here in just a moment. .230 down, 1:30 to go. You're watching online, jump in the chat, let us know who you are, where you're from, who you're rooting for. Uno momento in this class, 1 minute. Anthony out front over James by 9 seconds at the moment. Jack back. About a lap right now, give or take. Mr. Ben behind him. Sawyer now taking over that 5th spot. Like Sawyer's going gravedigger out there, jumping over some things here. He's back underway with 20 seconds to go. Courtney cheering on the Merlick family, watching from home tonight. They're doing all right so far. You can tell they're doing all right. They came out into practice before they started racing. Race it out, drivers. Keep going. Jack Williams is done. Keep going, Ben. Keep going, James. Anthony's done. James is done. Ben is done. Looking for Sawyer to finish this one out. Here he comes off the final corner and shut it down. Anthony Smothers going to take that one. 12 and 407. James 12 and 419. Mr. Jack with 9 laps. Ben with 9 laps. And Sawyer with 6 laps. And poor Will breaking out. Something with a ball cup or tie rod. Hopefully you can get that sorted out. Well, I believe we have Losi parts in stock now, finally. So. All right, that is the end of the first round. We will start round 2. Probably 8:05 right now, as soon as I make sure everybody's got batteries and all that stuff going. Again, round 2 should be 8:05. All right, boys and girls, time for round two. Looking for my pro stock drivers to come on down. Keep calling it stock tonight. Marshals, I need my novice drivers out on the track to Marshall. Once again, Marshals are my novice drivers. Looking for Anthony, James, Jack, Ben, Sawyer, and Will to the track to Marshall. Get them down and checked in, racers. All right, right now, current TQ, Mark Van Neersen, 19504. See if he can hold on to that. Here's a 505, and John Marco with a 515, so not far behind. Will, did you get it fixed? All right. But yeah, if you got it fixed, get out there. I mean, that was like the easiest fix. You had 4 screws and 2 shock. Excellent. Come on out. We can help use you. I always want you out there. Go down by the armor sign down there, far end. That would probably cover us pretty good. These guys are good. That's why they're in this class. All right, I need O'Hara, Marco, and Seckle to check in. Everybody else good to go. All right, just keep going that way, gentlemen, because we're going to turn you guys loose. Roll them off. You got a little over a minute here to turn and burn. Ooh, man, somebody going through that step down real fast, and it was sticking. All right, let's get it back to the staging area, gentlemen. Once again, the order for this one's going to be Mark Van Neersen, Sean O'Hara, John Marco, Brian Seckle, Benjamin Rosa, and Brian Dean. All right, Marshals, once again, watch your area and your area only. Your duty is to the race. Mark on the tone in less than 5. O'Hara. Marco. Seckle. Rosa. And Dean. Guys, you can't be scared. Pick the cars up out of the way if you need to. You have a car coming at you less than every 2 seconds. Less than every 2 seconds. All right, once again, if you're watching online, jump in the chat. Pick your winner. Let us know where you're tuning in from and who you're rooting for, if anybody. Oh, we get a couple guys tangled up on the big tabletop. Mr. Brian Dean. Hoping not to get on double secret probation tonight. It's O'Hara in the all black, John Marco in the all white. Van Neersen in third's got the black with the silver on it. Benjamin. Oh no, somebody's upside down, and I think that's Benjamin maybe. Rocking the white and yellow. Seckle rocking the all green. Our black cars are running together right now. New fast laps out there. Van Neersen 15.3, Marco 16.2, Benjamin 16.6, Brian Dean 17.2. Everybody just called out new fast laps. O'Hara just dropping a 15.7. Showing the way by 2/10 over Van Neersen. Marco back 2 seconds in third. Dean behind them a little bit more. He's about a lap back. Seckel behind him by 2.5. Ben back less than a tenth in that 6th spot. Novice Marshall's doing really good out there, paying attention to things. Some more new fast laps out there. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. Van Neersen with the fast lap of a 15.11. Sean O'Hara 15.45 that time by. Marcote with a 16.1. Brian Dean 16.5. Seckel 16.2. Benjamin 16.6. Mr. Steve Downey tuning in. Saying Mark all the way. Yes, sir. He's kind of the favorite right now, but I think O'Hara and Marco have something for him. Now on a TQ run here for Mark Van Neersen coming off the final corner. Down the straightaway he goes. The 15.4, he's rocking a 19.502. That's just over 1.5 seconds up on the old time. Seckel back in fourth by 3.8 behind John Marcote and the all-white. O'Hara, new fast lap, 15.23. Still back 2 seconds at the line. Van Neersen turning up a notch here. Another 15.19. Caution at the step down. And it is clear. Somebody's radio's beeping out there. It's in the pits. "30 seconds to go, drivers." Brian Dean, 16.43 last time by. Mark and Sean ahead of the old TQ here with 15 seconds to go. Comes Sean down the front straightaway, back 2.5 on the clock though. Marco having a couple bad laps there, dropping him down a little bit. Remember, drivers, race it out. Keep going. O'Hara's done. Seckel's done. Benjamin is done. Mark's done. John's done. Looking for Brian Dean to finish out. Here he comes around the final corner and shut it down. Mark Van Neersen dropping a new TQ, 20 and 5.14. O'Hara beat the old time as well with a 19.502. Marcote with 18 laps, not improving his time. Seckel with 17 laps, not improving his time. Brian Dean gonna stay 6th, but improve his time with a 17.508. And Benjamin, 16 and 5 flat. Missed that extra lap by a quarter second there. Not improving his time either. All right, drivers going to tack on 2 extra minutes here. For novice guys, they're on the track. They got to get their cars out there and get checked in. I'll turn that rotator off. CJ was having a little PTSD. I'm kidding. I kid. All right, when you get out there, let's get them down and checked in, gentlemen. You got plenty of time. I'm waiting for it. Food? Wow. All right, so far I've got a check-in from Jack. I got a check-in from Ben. Looking for Anthony, James, Sawyer, and Will. Gentlemen, you have plenty of time. Remember, there's still 3+ minutes on the clock right now. No rush. When you do get out there, please get it checked in. Gentlemen, slow those cars down. Nobody should be jumping anything because the red light is on. Marshall's walking out there. You saw how fast those cars are going by in the last race. Ooh, was that Will trying to break his car again? All right. Gentlemen, let's get our marshals spread out. Let's get all the cars that can drive a chance to drive. Who's the stopped car on the front straightaway? No, we're about to turn you guys loose because there's 2 minutes on the clock. Gentlemen, spread out, find some space, turn and burn. You have 2 minutes on the clock for hot laps. In the meantime, we're going to jump over to my bingo card. I have totally forgot about that. Got my free spot. I always got that one. Scoring system glitches, always. No matter where you're at. What else is out there? Remember, drivers, just warm-ups. Keep the car in one piece. Did great the first round. Brian, I can't believe you walked all the way over there for that one. I would have yelled at him to go get that. Brian's trying to get his steps in today. All right, drivers, let's slow it down and bring it back to staging. Red light is on, gentlemen. Once again, cars may be driving backwards at any time at pace speed only. All right, the order is Anthony, James, Jack, Ben, Sawyer, and Will. All right, once again, Anthony, James, Jack, Ben, Sawyer, and Will. Last minute tip, one of our drivers. Everybody back up. You're too close to the line. Hey, start your clock before you're actually there. These are radio frequencies. Sir. All right, Mr. Anthony on the tone in less than 5. James. Jack. Ben. Sawyer. And Will. Caution at the start finish line. Caution at the start finish line. We're clear. Will getting the flip back over by himself. I don't know how he did it. He might have a servo in there or something special. Oh, somebody's getting driven over there. Or guys, if you're gonna run over somebody, you gotta yell Gravedigger if it's an accident. All right, 1 minute into this. Caution up front straight. Go high, go high, go high. And we're clear. James Merlick was in the lead. Mr. Anthony going to steal that one away with a new fast lap of a 20.1. James back 1 second at the line with the fast lap of a 19.9. Mr. Jack in third. Will fourth by 10 seconds. Mr. Sawyer fifth at the moment. And Ben in sixth, but that's going to change around here. And now Ben going to take over that fifth spot. Say Sawyer's car jumps over those pipes really well. Must be that rear motor he's got working there. Oh man, that Mick twist off the wall. He even landed it. For drivers, if you're having trouble with a jump, you can just roll over it. .240 down, 120 to go. It's Anthony Smothers showing the way on a new TQ pace here. 12 and 401. Mr. James in second. Trying to find him out there. Here he comes down the step down. Mr. Jack in third right now. Will in the fourth. Ben to fifth by 4.2. Ben new fast lap 21.6. Good job from John picking the car up out of the way. Caution at the start finish line. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. 15 seconds to go. Will Henig last time by new personal fast lap 25.2. Comes back on the 24, another new fast lap, even after getting stuck. Our drivers race it out, race it out. Anthony is done. Anthony, you're done. Give way to the other guys. Ben is done. Jack is done. Sawyer is done. Guys, take the other lap, just pace speed and get back to the staging area. James is done. Looking for Will to finish out here. Here he comes. One of those two cars. He's the second car out there, the purple car, coming around the final corner, trying to finish out here. Looking for Will to cross the line. There he is. Shut it down. Anthony Smothers going to hold on to that one. Not enough for a new TQ. He was 800ths off of that. That's how close it was. James with 12 laps. Back 18 seconds. Mr. Jack Williams, another 9-lap run there, not improving his time. Mr. Will Henig bumping up a spot to 5th overall with a 9-lap run. Ben with 8, and Sawyer improving his time and lining up 6th with 6 laps. All right, that is the end of round 2. I believe we're going to take another 20-minute break. It is 8:30. We'll start the mains at 8:50. Brian Seckel. The mains start at 8:50. Wise guy, eh? Alright, track is open for practice. Yes, sir. Doc Buggy, come on down. Let's get them down and checked in. Marshals will be our novice drivers. Don't forget, at the end of the night, we will be doing some photos here on the front straightaway at the podium. I'm looking for a check-in from John, Benjamin, and Brian. Once again, my marshals need to start heading out here. These drivers are ready to rock and roll. All right, if you watch online, pick your winner. The only one not on the screen is Mr. Brian Dean. All right, gentlemen, let's get him facing the right direction and bring him up to speed. At 1:45 on the clock here to turn and burn. All right, gentlemen, let's get him to the grid. Starting on your top spot down by the Serpent sign, it's going to be Mark Van Neersen. Lining up second, it's going to be Sean O'Hara. Third, it's going to be John Marcotte. Fourth, Brian Seckel. Fifth, Benjamin Rosa. And rounding out the field, Mr. Brian Dean. Actually, Mr. Ben can pick up that little pebble right there next to that car. And just pull that off to the side there. Thank you, sir. All right, boys and girls, the field is set. Drivers, remember, you have novice racers out here marshaling you. Drive smart, drive smooth. 6 minutes on the clock here for our Stock A main. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Here we go. Good, clean start. That's how it should be every time. Except that one right there. Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. Come on, work together, guys. You got to work together. And Van Neersen getting to stretch this one out a little bit. Seckel in second now. Van Neersen cross line with a 16-0. Seckel 17-1. And we've got a train coming down behind him. Oh, Benjamin throwing elbows already. I knew I should have put Mark in the back. Oh, Marco went for the pass. It was good, man. The door just kind of shut on him. He got turned a little bit. Appreciate this sportsmanship, though, gentlemen. Marshall's hustling around here. These stock guys got a little blood in the water, and bam, they are all excited. Like Frank the Tank says in old school, you got to keep your composure. And we discussed this at the drivers' meeting. Eyes Van Neersen. Sackel hold on to that second by 3 seconds. Coming off the final turn, that green car in second. Here comes O'Hara down the straightaway behind him. 2.1, dropping a 15.28. New fast lap for O'Hara. And somebody battling with second place right now, and that cost him a little time. That looks like that was Benjamin. O'Hara all over Brian right now. Oh, Brian just giving him the line. Way too generous. Should have made him work for it a little harder. Oh, and O'Hara sticks it in the pipe. And Brian going back to the second spot now. O'Hara to third by 2.3. Brian Dean behind him. Here he comes around the straightaway. 8 seconds back. John Marcotte 6/10 behind him. That's a battle for the fourth spot. Two cars coming down the back short chute. Battling 4-4. Benjamin trying to run them both down. He's back 9 seconds. Van Neersen dropping a 15.5. Oh, O'Hara trying to jump over Sackel there, down the step down. Oh, wow, that was a bit much. He even gave you room and you wheeled him. Right now, Sackel holding on that podium. Let's see what the next car is. It is John Marcotte back 7 seconds. Brian Dean behind him by 7/10. Just about 4 down, 2 to go, drivers. Just about 4 down, 2 to go. You heard it there, 2 minutes to go. Van Neersen drop another 15.3, new fast lap. Mr. Jack spinning his head around on a swivel, trying to keep up with all these guys going around him. Closest battle between John and Brian Dean. 2.5 between them for that fourth spot. Coming through the keyhole, they go down the straightaway. John in the all-white. Oh, that was your leader. No, excuse me, second place, upside down. Caution at the start-finish line. Mr. Jack on it like white on rice. Come on, Jack, you got to return to your spot. Good eye, you're good. Good job. 45 seconds to go. Mark Van Neersen out front. In cruise control right now. Whoa. Somebody jumping the pipe there. I think that might have been O'Hara. And Sackel about a second and a half behind him there on the track at the moment. See what it is at the line. Make that 2 seconds flat. Those guys pit together, so there's going to be a little post-race rib jab and all that. That is time to cross line. You are done. Looking for O'Hara, Sackel, and Dean to finish out here. And shut it down. Mark Van Neersen taking that one 23 and 602. O'Hara was second with 22 laps. Brian Sagal finishing third with 22 laps, back 3.4. John Marco, Brian Dean, 21 laps apiece, separated by 10 seconds there. And Mr. Benjamin with 19 laps. Fast lap for Benjamin, 16-0. Wow. I tacked on 2 extra minutes here between these races, drivers. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Man, everybody smelled blood in the water there, and then they decided to try to crash. It happens. All right, looks like my stock guys are coming on out. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Yeah, he wheeled you in the corner there. You gave him the room, and he drives in deep and says, hey, take that. Remember, those lanes are minimum 8 feet out there. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, he gave you room. Eventually, we'll have another camera down that way so we can see it better. All right, let's see. I need a couple check-ins here. Looking for Will and Sawyer. Plenty of time, guys. I need the rest of my marshals to spread out. Plenty of time. Still got 3 minutes. Give these guys a chance to get some hot laps here in just a moment. Who parked it on the pipe? That is impressive, sir. Good job. Mr. Ben, if I'm seeing that correctly. I got a little glare in here. Good job, man. Don't be leaning over that rail much. All right, all my marshals are out there. Gentlemen, let's get them facing that right direction and bring them up to speed. You got more than 2 minutes of warm up here. Oh, looks like we're going to another car for Sawyer. And we're looking for Will to check in here. Here he comes. No, plenty of time, no rush. All right, all you guys that had a bunch of laps there, why don't you get out some of these guys' way and let the other guys finish out their warm-ups. Did they just chunk up my tabletop? All right, gentlemen, let's get him to the grid. Your top qualifier, 12 laps, 407, Mr. Anthony Smothers. Go down to the Serpent sign. Lining up second's going to be James Merlick. Third's going to be Jack Williams. Fourth, Ben Merlick. Fifth, Will Hagee. And round out the field, Mr. Sawyer Williams in sixth. And Anthony 1, James 2, Jack 3, Ben 4, Will 5, Sawyer 6. All right, gentlemen, with this group, I don't know if all these guys can get to that first Newred Hobbies logo clean. I think this first start is going to be it. Guys, why are you moving? Nobody should be moving. They put you down, that's where you go. Alright, listen up, drivers. Remember, this is a full field start. When that tone goes off, everybody's going on that tone. Let's take it nice and easy. To finish first, you must first finish. You got to be there at the end to win it. Alright, once again, your novice A main going live in less than 5. Oh, and Will stuffs it into the wall already. Plenty of time, plenty of time. And we've got a little bit of mayhem here in the infield already. Caution on the step down. We are clear. Caution on the second table. Let's see what we got here. Will giving Sawyer a little how you doing. Caution in the front straightaway, guys. Slow it down to the end straightaway. Stay high in the front straight. We are clear. We're trying to fix one down there. Can't tell who it is. Don't tell me it's Will again. All right, it's Anthony, James, Ben, Jack, Sawyer, and Will at the line. There goes Sawyer with that extra lap. And it looks like we're trying to pop on a ball cup for Will, I think. And it looks like he's back in the race now. All right, fast laps right now. Anthony with an 18.5, James 21.6, Jack 22.8, Ben 24.5, Sawyer possibly a 22 here, and Will 86 at the moment. Hopefully he can get that cleaned up here this lap. There he goes by with a 23.9. Woo! Caution at the end of the straightaway. 1:20 to go. Everybody's fast out in the driveway in the field where there's nothing really to hit. All changes when you get inside the walls. And Will, another new fast lap, 22.7. Looking for our closest battle right now. Everybody's kind of spread out here. James and Jack separated by 4.6 for second and third. Ben back 9 seconds in fourth. Will back 2 laps in fifth. Sawyer a lap behind him in sixth. And Mr. Anthony out front right now. 12 lap pace here. Ben had a 23.2 last time by. Will with a 24.5. 15 seconds to go. Caution on the front straight. Caution on the front straight. Whoa. That is time, drivers. When you cross the line, you are done. Sawyer's done. James is done. Anthony's done. Will is done. Looking for Jack and Ben to finish out. Ben's done. Here comes Jack around the final corner. Rocking the maroon scheme. And shut it down. Anthony Smother's going to take that one. 12 laps. James with 10 laps. Jack with 10 laps. Those guys are on the podium tonight. Mr. Ben with fourth with 9 laps. Will with 7 laps. And Sawyer with 6 laps. All right, that's going to do it for racing tonight. I'm going to come out with the medals for the awards on the podium pictures here in just a few moments. I want to thank everybody for tuning in online tonight. We will catch you Saturday for off-road at racing at 1 o'clock and our oval racing at 5 o'clock this weekend. So tomorrow is practice all day indoors for the oval guys. Indoor practice Friday. We'll see you then.